What is your full name?
Austin Chee.
What do you do right now?
Right now, I am a lighting / electrician for film sets, and I'm also an audio engineer, primarily for music. So mostly studio sound, but I also do some live sound as well, so concerts or recording albums, things like that.
How can students better understand and further explore your profession?
Well, I think for lighting, the best way, honestly, is just to do it. I think for both of what I do, actually, for audio engineering and for lighting, the best way is just to go do it. Get on a film set, or get in a studio, or start working at concerts, maybe even at your local church or at the local bar and things like that. And just get involved and learn from there. I think this is the thing that you learn best by just doing it. And the more you practice, the better you get.
What is your definition of the bamboo ceiling?
I think that the bamboo ceiling is just something that Asians have come up with to call what you see a lot of people finding in terms of like a salary cap or I guess an imagined like soft salary cap or promotion cap in a lot of corporate environments because they're not Caucasian, I guess. And I think that this concept of bamboo ceiling does have some merit, but I think that it's a bit exaggerated by a lot of Asians and Asian Americans nowadays.
Do you think most Asian Americans are uninterested in politics?
I do think that for first generation or 0th generation, depending how our definition goes, Asian Americans who do not speak English well, there is a large language barrier when it comes to voting and understanding all the legislation that happens. But I do not feel like they care any more or less than any other kind of American.
How do you deal with criticism?
I think the first thing you learn in art school, at any kind of art school, is that you need to take it because there oftentimes criticism is looking out for it's in your best interest, and listening to it and understanding what they're criticizing and deciding whether you want to improve on it, and then if you do, working on improving that is something that is important in everything you do, especially for art, because I think you can always improve on what you're working on.
Is there anything you'd like to share about being an audio engineer or a lighting person on set?
It's a lot of work for low pay, don't do it.
Okay, are there any expectations that other people have of you at work or anywhere else?
Expectations based on my ethnicity? Not really. I think that, especially in the West Coast, people are very aware of differences between upbringings and cultures, and not much is assumed now. I have met cases where there is ignorance, but usually people are pretty willing to change.
And do you think that's because of lack of contact or connections with others?
It's really because of lack of contact. If I go and talk to somebody from the Midwest what mapo tofu is, they're not going to know what that is. It's just an experience issue, and then teaching them how to view different cultures that are not their own, or things that they are familiar with in the right lens.
Last question: is there any advice that you would give yourself looking back?
Advice? Work harder. No matter how hard you work, you always know you can do better. It always feels like there's little inefficiencies or little time wasters that you did.